Roomtone Podcast is a show produced by us, three movie nerds shooting the shit while talking about shooting the shit. Each episode builds upon the last, so we recommend starting at the beginning. Now, let's make a movie.
Better consider yourselves lucky. You got Austin and Austin, pure and uncut.
Time for a little bit of an AA meeting.
Yeah, Maddie's caught up at work, so we are getting things started, and we're here to make fun of her while she's not here.
Not make fun of her. See, this is an AA meeting, and what are you supposed to do at an AA meeting?
Support each other.
Exactly. So we're here to support you, the viewers of Roomtone. Send us a question. Ask us for advice. We'll answer it.
Yeah, we've got our lives together. We got this figured out.
It's not going to be good advice.
Yeah.
I will preface that. I will make that clear. I am a terrible advice giver.
I would like some advice.
All right, let's hear it.
So I have a friend who is interested in renting a movie, but they are afraid that they're not going to like the movie because it's scary.
Interesting. Well, I feel like that's the risk. You know, that's the risk when it comes to renting and experiencing a different world than ours. I like to call the cinematic world, the world of cinema, if you will.
I will.
Is this an actual problem? Is it you?
No, maybe.
You just made up a scenario.
I'm just fucking around.
Okay. I was like, what's the movie?
Welcome to my world. I'm the puppet master.
You know what? That's a good question to ask. Swain, is there a movie that like scares you? Like, is there a movie that you just rather not watch because you know you're gonna have a bad time?
To this day?
To this day, or maybe as a kid?
No, not to this day. I have a couple movies that have stood out to me as like kind of fucked me up.
Yeah, for
sure. I don't remember how much I've talked about on the show. But when I was young,
can I guess the movie? Because I think I know what you're gonna say.
Yes.
Is it Fifth Sense?
Close enough.
Or Elements of the Fourth Kind?
The Fourth Kind.
The Fourth Kind, okay.
Yeah, it's like a found footage documentary about alien abductions, and they really got in my head. I really thought it was real. I've
never seen that movie. I would love to watch it.
You should.
The fact that you were so, like, I don't know, traumatized.
Yeah.
That's the word to use. The fact that like it impacted you so much that, I mean, I guess it impacted you so much.
A little bit. I had to walk home in the dark that night, and I did not sleep well.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Is that the only movie that like caused you not to sleep well?
Perhaps. The other movie that got under my skin that we recently watched, Maddie and I, was Sinister.
Oh.
That movie.
Did you just watch Sinister?
Yeah.
Wow.
For the first time, like probably last year.
Oh my gosh, I wish I was there. That would have been amazing.
Yeah, it was intense.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, that movie's fucked.
Yeah, no kidding. I can see why Maddie likes it.
Yeah.
It has her favorite, or one of her favorite actors from The Conjuring in it, correct? Or am I wrong on that?
I think you're wrong. Patrick Wilson?
Yeah.
No. It's Ethan Hawke.
You said Sinister?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking
Insidious?
Insidious.
Oh, I'm not a big fan of Insidious.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Insidious was kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. But fair. Okay. Okay, so you saw Sinister. It fucked you up a little bit.
Yeah. Do you remember Sinister then?
I do remember Sinister.
Yeah.
With the video.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, it's fucking gruesome and just so like real. Ugh, it's just gritty as fuck. Like Maddie and I just sat in a full wince.
Yeah. I have to say, directors that like can do that have like a significant style to their horror.
Yeah.
So I feel like because is it James Wan who directs that movie?
He did The Conjuring and Insidious.
Oh, maybe I'm just thinking of Insidious.
Maybe you're just thinking about Insidious again.
I just love Insidious.
You little rascal.
That's me.
Do you have are there horror movies that have impacted you? Fucked you up?
I don't know. I can't think of nothing really comes. Actually, never mind. Hold on. Let me.
Repressed.
Yeah, no. That's Human Centipede 2.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh my god. That was the only movie I had to turn off.
Is Human Centipede 2 the one in like black and white?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right when she crushes the fetus's head on the gas pedal.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm done.
Oh my god, I think I blocked that movie out.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. He masturbates with sandpaper.
Yep.
That's fucked.
Yep. He's just like a gross little guy.
Yeah, just a gross little guy having a little good time.
Did you see Human Centipede 3?
I stopped after that. I was like, I'm not going to continue watching this.
Dude, if I remember right, someone get in the comments and tell me if this is real. But if I remember Human Centipede 3 right, I think it was basically like a porno shot at a prison that happened to have a human centipede in it.
No kidding.
I don't remember. It was like, I think it's just because there was a porn star in the movie. Maybe that's why I'm thinking of that. It's got that same, Human Centipede 3 has that same guy, the little fucker.
The weirdo?
Yeah. God, he's crazy looking.
Yeah.
Lawrence R. Harvey. God, he's just a little freak.
But
what
a freak that you love.
Absolutely. I mean, what a look. I
Yeah.
mean, he's taking it.
Let me see one more photo.
Hang on.
Ooh.
He's got those bug eyes.
He looks like a mouse.
Yeah.
Like a newborn
A
mouse.
little rat. A little rat man.
Oh, rat man.
Yeah. No. Good for you, man, for making it.
Yeah, Human Centipede 2 fucked me up. I stopped it right when they crushed the fetus's head. I was just done after that point, and then I stopped. I did not. I had no interest in watching Human Centipede anymore.
No one will blame you, but everyone will pause for room tone. I don't know.
Do you think when he was masturbating with the sandpaper that he also paused for room tone?
My name is Austin Swain. I'm an animator and video production specialist in commercial advertising, and this is the Room Tone Podcast. I don't have anything. Shit.
You don't have anything?
I don't have anything.
No limerick? No.
Oh, God.
It's okay. You don't need a limerick right now.
And welcome back to another Writer's Room.
My name is Austin Arpeza. I'm an amateur filmmaker. And my movie recommendation for the week is Beau is Afraid. I know, controversial, I understand, but I will say I had a good time. My only critique is we probably didn't need an hour of it. Now, like out of the 3-hour movie, we didn't need an hour of it.
That's a tough sell.
That's a tough sell, but imagery, amazing. You know Ari Aster and his directing style.
Yes.
You've seen his editing, and it's been wonderful. Similar vibes, even better. Definitely has improved. Joaquin Phoenix is doing really well, and it's just about a man who has severe anxiety, depression, and guilt trying to get to his mom's, and it turns into a whole like Odyssey epic. From getting to point A to point B. And ooh boy, is that point B a lot.
Is the B for Beau?
Oh yeah, and he is afraid.
Uh-oh.
You can get his pajamas for $80 on the A24 website.
Hot damn.
And they look comfy.
Right on.
Better be for
Well,
$80.
thanks for the recommendation. I wonder if we'll see it.
I hope you do. Here's the thing, Maddie. I'm going to probably eat my own tongue for this. I do think you'd like this movie. I think you'd have the same critique as me.
Probably.
Saying that it's too long. But I think overall, visually, even if you watched like half of it one day, half of it the next, I think you would like it.
Okay. I'm sure I will watch it. I will not spend money to watch it. I'm guessing that my review of it is going to be exactly what Jake said. First, he said he wanted to leave the theater.
Oh.
Second, he said, it's really hard to say if I liked it. Ari Aster is obviously crazy talented, but it was just way too insane and ambiguous for how fucking long it was.
Agreed.
Which I feel like is going to be exactly what I think.
Sounds like a strong opinion.
But again, I maybe I shouldn't say you'd like the movie. I think you would really like the visuals.
Right.
I think like watching it, hearing the story, even like the story is like fun, even though it gets a little confusing at times
Yeah.
here and there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Bo is confused.
I mean, maybe that's part of it, you know, because like Bo, it's like crippling anxiety is like causing him to like black out. So even we don't really understand like what's happening.
He's a unreliable narrator.
A little bit, yeah.
I believe it. Cool.
Also, to entice you a little bit more, a lot of dongs.
Really?
A lot of dongs.
Funny.
Also,
And
our boy really needs to come.
oh,
The main guy?
That's like 1/3 of the plot.
fascinating.
I'm gonna watch it. You don't need to convince me.
That point makes me want to recommend Men and Chicken to you.
Men in chicken.
Yeah,
But you want to
Men in
recommend
chicken.
Men and Chicken.
Oh, man and chicken. I said in chicken. I'm like,
Oh.
whoa. I don't think I want to see that.
No, not that. Yeah. After. Amazing.
My name is Maddie, and my TV show recommendation for the week is Santa Clarita Diet.
Bow bow.
You were telling me about that.
It's so silly.
Yeah, we've been binging. Yeah, it's a wild time.
Yeah.
So what? So you say it's silly. What do you like about it exactly? Like, or I guess that is what you like about it. It's silly.
It's silly, it's gory, it's cute, it's funny, it's
Is it a
suspenseful,
Is
kind
it a
of.
sitcom?
No.
No.
I mean,
What would you class?
Is Weeds a sitcom?
I wouldn't say it's a sitcom.
I feel like it's kind of similar to Weeds.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would classify Weeds. 'Cause what
It's
isn't
just a
there?
show.
Like, isn't there like a lot of comedy?
Yeah.
But it's not. I wouldn't call it a drama, would you?
I would call Weeds a dramedy, probably.
Dramedy.
Yeah.
This is much less intense.
It's a
than
sit
Weeds.
dramedy. Situational dramedy.
Did they make a joke about like him eating her out or anything like that?
I don't think so. They do make a lot of sexual jokes.
Do they?
Yeah.
It's not like, yeah,
Or I guess her eating him.
right. No, they're just, yeah.
Because they're married, right?
Yeah. It is. I mean, it's just cute.
Yeah, I don't really know, like, I mean, it's not outstanding cinema, but it's just like a very fun show to watch. And
Yeah.
I love the guy,
Yeah.
the main guy, and it is exactly like Swain. So
Hi.
I'm like in love with him, obviously.
Yeah, dude. Timothy Oliphant. He's such a goof. Yeah. It's been fun.
Anyways, so watch the show that came out in 2019.
Today we're continuing our series of The Writer's Room. It's been awesome for us to be able to talk to you guys and write the script at the same time. So today we're looking at Scene 6, the reconvening, where Zoe and Donnie reconnect after Zoe's little fright in the chicken coop, and Donnie invites her to dinner. I will say I was going to make this joke and I forgot until now. Hey, we're the Room Tone crew from the past. We asked you all to take a poll on how the film should end last week. And at the time of recording, that has just gone live. So we do not have the results of that poll. So we're going to be putting off our discussion on the end of the film until we actually have those results. So for now, we just push forward and we're going to be talking about Scene 6.
You would like to follow along as we go through Scene 6, you can click on the link in our link tree. You can find that on our Instagram page, our Facebook page.
And in the description of this episode.
Cool. So I'm assuming we should just start by reading through it.
Yeah, that's how we've started. I will preface this read through by saying that we discussed this scene last week as a group off podcast and wanted to make some changes, taking the focus away from the siblings to the evil chicken and the devil egg. And so we made some quick changes to the script, which is going to make it sound a little odd. So enjoy.
Who wants to be? I can be screen direction.
Yeah, we just have Donnie and Zoe in this one. So if you want to be screen direction, Maddie and I can play Donnie and Zoe.
Daddy.
Do you want to be Donnie or Zoe?
Donnie.
All right.
Hell yeah. All right. Interior, dining room, evening. Zoe walks inside holding the egg. Donnie is setting the table.
Too long. It's too long.
I think he was insulting her or like criticizing her for taking so long to get the egg.
Oh, okay. Too long. Oh, hey, everything okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I think your chicken got to me.
Oh, don't worry about that. Let's just finish setting up. We're almost done with the list.
All right, let's.
Montage begins. Zoe putting finishing touches on the food for dinner. Donnie's putting out decorations. They cross paths from time to time. It's a warm but platonic moment. Platonic is underlined.
Yes.
Montage ends. The table looks beautiful. Everything is just set right.
This looks perfect.
Do you think your dad would have liked it?
I think you did great.
I'm happy to help.
You know what? This might be a little forward, but you have really made my family proud. We would be honored if you joined us for dinner.
I couldn't possibly.
I insist my father would want you at his table.
I suppose. I've enjoyed being here with you. You might need me here. Your chicken are a bit of a handful. You were right.
So you'll join us then?
Sure. What the hey?
Sounds like we put the script into Chat GPT.
Hashtag crapped out.
But you know what? That's okay. This is exciting.
It's a starting point.
Yes, sir.
I know off the bat the line we love is sure what the hey.
Yeah.
So we can lock that in
Lock
right
her in.
now.
Guess what? It's locked in.
Boom.
Chained up and everything. Take me to church.
Well, maybe we should start with. So this is the writer's room, so it's just kind of raw, just kind of you guys listening in, so it's a little bit less. You're just gonna kind of hear us talking about shit. So
We're not going to be focusing on y'all. We're going to be focusing on the script. So
Yeah.
sorry if we sound a little harsh or hash or whatever you want to call it.
yeah,
Now let's begin. Let's start writing, ladies, gentlemen.
start your engines. I guess my first thought was going to be just to go back on some of those phrases that no longer make sense because we replaced siblings with chicken.
That's fair. Do we just want to go down, like from the top to down?
Going down. Sure,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Okay.
We'll know them when we come to them.
Yeah. Interior dining room evening. Zoe walks inside holding the egg. Donnie is setting the table.
Too long.
Sorry. Yeah, go on.
That's all.
Okay. Too long.
Do we like that? Like just immediately snapping at her?
Does she walk or does she like kind of like like a fast pace? Is like
She's scurrying.
skirt? Yeah.
Not
running, but like you know when you were a kid and like you had to turn off the lights in like the in the living room or in the living room and you had to run to your bedroom.
Yeah, dude.
So just imagine like that.
The
kind
darkness
of like,
is behind you.
Yeah, imagine that kind of pace.
Yeah, I think so. I think she rushes in.
There we go. I love that.
Maybe too long isn't what he should say. Maybe he should say too slow.
I think we added that. I think we did that as like a joke because we knew we wanted to change the line, but like something or Swain mistyped it and he accidentally just put too long, and we're like, no, that's funny. Let's leave that in there.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, I mean, I think it's fun to like have him like immediately criticize her, but then see that she's in distress and like go back to consoling her.
I agree. So I think like saying something probably like Zoe, where were you? We have a schedule to keep.
Yeah.
You know.
But I like the fast pacedness of too long. Just like something that he can spit out fast.
Okay, but obviously he's not going to say too long.
Well, yeah,
So
I know,
what
I know,
else?
but I'm just like as an example.
Right, but that isn't helping because it already says too long.
Did you get lost?
What if he insults her? Like, what if he's like, hey, slowpoke, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know,
Hey, dum dum.
Yeah. I wouldn't say dum dum, but you know, like
Mm-hmm.
like an insult about her speed.
But they didn't teach you to get eggs in culinary school. That's too long.
Hey, Betty Cocker, did you get the egg?
Hey, virgin.
I imagine Lonnie saying that in the background.
Yeah.
We should. I think if like a chef pun would be fun.
Hey, Ratatouille, what are you doing?
Ha! But like somehow implying that she's slow, or stupid, or slow.
That might be tough because usually chefs are fast. Or at least well-known chefs.
Yeah, but I mean, so like a play on words of the name.
Hey, Gordon Slowsley.
Yeah, exactly. That's perfect.
Hi, guy. Very not fast. Oh, that would be funny if she gives him a look and she's like, it's the best one I can think of the top of my head.
Yeah.
Like, what if it was intentionally bad?
Yeah, but then that kind of steps on us wanting for him to like catch himself and
That's
pick
fair.
her up. I like Betty Cocker.
We all do.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense, but
Betty Crocker was a chef, and she's being a cock.
Trying to think of like something that runs slow, like gravy or something.
oh, you're slower than gravy out there.
Right, but that doesn't make sense.
Are they Midwestern in your head?
Oh, they're Boston.
They're Boston.
Hey, you're slower than gravy out there. I don't have a
That's
Boston
not
accent.
Canadian.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't have
well.
a
Gosh.
I don't have a Boston accent. I'm sorry.
Okay, hold on.
I'm sorry.
The socks. The socks.
Yeah.
The socks. I don't know. You slower than gravy? That's more New Jersey.
Parked my car in the Boston Harbor.
In the Boston Harbor.
What are you, slower than gravy? I don't have it.
What are you slower than gravy?
Is that what you want?
No.
Bobby Flavy. Geez, you got gravy in those shoes? Because you're slow. All right, maybe we move on. How are we feeling?
Well, we haven't changed anything,
Who
so.
put, I love whoever put G's.
Not me.
G is.
Jeez. Hey, everything okay? Zoe, distraught. I'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I think your chicken got to me.
I'm feeling ready to move on and continue with we can figure out how Donnie criticizes her.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought we had. My bad.
No, I just wanted to confirm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to change this line with Zoe. Yeah, I'll be fine. I think your chicken got to me.
I do too. I was thinking that too.
I think that's kind of cute, actually. But if you guys want to change it.
No, I think that's like it works.
It sounds kind of like cock, though.
Yeah, but that's only because
Porn.
you are saying it like that in your head. I think your chicken got to me.
Yeah, I think your chicken just kind of got to me.
Too long.
Yeah.
Okay, there.
Yeah.
What if she tries to like ask Donnie about like the weirdness, and like he's just dismissive about it? He's like, no. It's fine. Like, come on.
Is she mad?
No. I don't think she's mad, but I think she's like I think like the first thing I guess I would wonder, I'd be like, how long was I out there? And like I can imagine her like saying something like that, and then like Donnie just like, nope, that's not what we're talking about.
Right.
We have to go back to the catering, you know? It's kind of like, again, like Zoe's the audience, and we're wondering the same thing too.
Mm-hmm.
And then Donnie's telling the audience, no, back to the party.
Mm-hmm. I think that makes sense. I think she would naturally be asking a little bit of a couple of questions.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe like, why didn't you warn me about your fucking chicken?
Yeah.
Your psycho chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she should, like talk about the chicken a little bit. I think that Donnie should be excited about the egg, even if he tries to hide it. His excitement. Because this is his big day, and this is the magic egg that he's like only heard about in children's stories. So.
True. What if he like tells that to Zoe? Like, what if he like during like this little interaction, like he like says something like, my father was the only one who was able to grab the egg. Like even like me and my brothers, we weren't able to like get close to Lucille, or else she'd bah.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe that's too much.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think we talked a long time about that, about like whether or not we should draw more attention to like the fact that Zoe is chosen.
Yeah.
I think we kind of left it as the interaction in the coop is that explanation of her, and we don't want to revisit that. I feel like that's kind of what we decided.
Okay.
But I think just him being like, oh, like, and like kind of grabbing it from her and like putting it somewhere special, like even, and then she's like, so what's up with the egg? And he's like, don't worry about it. Like, and you're like try to brush it off. Like, I think just maybe something along those lines.
For sure. I think that could still work.
Could work. So he asks if she's okay. She says, I'll be fine. Your chicken kind of got to me. He says, don't worry about that. I think he should do more to console her in this moment.
Are we not going the route where she tries to ask questions?
Well, that's what I'm looking at, is because like those are the only two lines that we've got so far. Is, hey, is everything okay? Yeah, I'll be fine. I think he should like do a little bit more right now to console her, to be like, hey, like everything's gonna be okay, like you're in here, you're safe now. Like maybe not those words, but just do a little bit more to represent the warmth.
So I think that we should replace the line, yeah, I'll be fine, I think your chicken kind of got to me, to a line that's more like, yeah, how long have I been out there? And then Donnie almost, again, just being dismissive, saying like, oh, no, don't worry about that, like it's fine, sorry I got mad before, it's gonna be okay, it'll be all right, like let's just do what we came here to do, let's get this done, thank you so much again for coming here, like seriously, we really appreciate it. And then they start the sequence. How I thought about it, if we don't want to go that route, that's fine. I think personally I would still want to change the line, yeah, I'll be fine, I think your chicken kind of got to me. Maybe more so just, I think your chicken kind of got to me.
I think that one of our biggest efforts on the second pass of the script is to use lines that say something different than they mean. Like to build in more subtext. So that's why I like that line of something like, how long have I been out there? That's kind of like, yes, I'm here and I'm conscious and I'm curious. Yeah, I mean, something to the effect of like asking how long she was out there is kind of saying the same thing as, yeah, I'll be fine. I think your chicken just got to me. It's like, I'm distressed, but I'm here and I'm conscious.
Yeah.
So it's like, I like that kind of bringing our dialogue away from just the on the nose meaning of what they're saying.
I agree.
I don't know what that is exactly, because I don't know what he says after that.
Do you think something along the lines of like, hey, don't worry about it? Like instead of like answering her question, he's almost saying like, hey, I forgive you. You know. But
also, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, don't worry about it. You know what? It's okay. I'm sorry I lost my temper there for a second. It's very stressful. Let's just get dinner made.
Yeah, which is pretty much what he says so far. Don't worry about that. Let's finish setting up. We're almost done with the list. Just to kind of reset about.
And then I'm sorry that I yelled.
Yeah, I think that's what we should add. I'm sorry I yelled. I feel like he should maybe like check in on her. Like, I'm sorry I yelled. Are you sure you're okay? I was trying to think of like, is there a way that we can like spin that a little bit to like make sure that the vessel is okay, or like the sacrifice is okay?
That's fair.
You know what? I kind of like it as like a form of gaslighting.
Yeah.
Because she never said she was okay.
Yeah,
like,
true.
He's like, are you sure you're okay? Like, I think
she does say yeah.
Oh, that's true.
But I mean, we can rewrite that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can just take out the word yeah.
Let's just go, how long was... Yeah, I like that. Because I feel like that shows more of distress.
Mm-hmm. How long was I out there? Don't worry about that. I'm sorry I yelled. I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, and he's like encouraging her to be okay
Yeah.
without like actually checking.
Could I add the word look to I'm sorry I yelled?
Mm-hmm, of course. Yeah, don't worry about that. Look, I'm sorry I yelled. I'm glad you're okay. Let's finish setting up. We're almost done with the list.
Oh, what if like instead of him answering the question right away, he kind of slips the mask and says, "You got the egg," and then he's like, sorry, don't worry about it."
Oh, like he finally notices in that moment.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like reverting his anger. Like that's what reverts his anger.
I do think that he should notice the egg.
Yeah,
But I feel like as a response to her saying, "How long was I out there?" is kind of throwing a lot in a single moment.
that's fair. So then, how about we write in the script? Donnie sees the egg in Zoe's hands as like an action in between the lines, just so we know that that's what's happening.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying I don't know if this is the right time for that.
You don't think so? Like right after like he was like getting her in?
I don't think it should be as soon as she says, "How long was I out there?" I think he should jump right into, "Don't worry about that."
I agree. I think it can happen in between. Is what I'm saying. Because this is like a look. Like
Yeah.
like when
No.
she says how long, and then I can imagine like a cut, him like looking and seeing that there's an egg.
Yeah.
Like we have like show the line of view, and then finish the question. How long was I out there? And he's like, "Don't worry about that." Cut to a medium.
What if we get his like genuine, "Don't worry about that. Look, I'm sorry I yelled." We pan down and we realize that he's looking at the egg when he says, "I'm glad you're okay."
Sure, I can see that.
He's talking to the egg.
I like that.
It's within like a split second of what you're pitching, but I think it kind of helps to keep them in that connection moment, but still convey his interests.
I agree.
Add an action line after "Sorry I yelled."
Yeah,
What is he yelling?
he yells in the beginning because he says she's
Too long.
too long.
Oh, that's him yelling. Okay.
Oh, I get that complaint a lot.
Yeah. Keep
What
it together.
That's what they keep telling me.
And too long.
And too long. I've killed so many women.
Yeah. They just keep ripping them in half. I don't know what to do.
I'm the long dick slasher.
That's why God made me a girl.
So vaginas can be saved.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would be the long dick slasher.
So you now have Zoe distraught. Donnie says, Hey, is everything okay?" Zoe, "How long was I out there?" Donnie, "Don't worry about that. Look, I'm sorry I yelled." Donnie looks down to the egg. "I'm glad you're okay." Donnie holds up the list. "Let's finish setting up. We're almost done with the list." Zoe says, "All right, let's."
Gosh, I don't know. You know what? I just can't picture it right now, and that's why. The hey, everything okay? The way I'm saying it isn't the way they're gonna say it, so I need to get over that.
Hey, everything okay?
Hey, everything okay?
Is that what you want it to be?
Maybe.
I think Zoe can have more of a line than "All right, let's."
Yeah, I agree.
I was thinking it could be like, and I don't know like how many innuendos are too many innuendos. But I was gonna say like anything you need because they're gonna kill her.
Yeah, let's think about that. I'm glad you're okay. All right, let's finish. What if she says fine? Yeah, fine. Little distraughted.
Yeah, she's a little short with him.
Yeah, fine. Let's do it.
So she's been through a lot. Makes sense to me.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that tracks.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big character moment from Zoe, who's been very passive.
That's true. That's true. But that's a good point, though. She's still poor, so she's still like.
Yeah, but she's still poor. Write that down.
So jot that down.
Yeah, put that in the script.
But no. She's still like desperate for money. So would she be short?
She hasn't been up to this point. But I mean, this is that first moment of like real shit's happening
True.
to her.
True. Yeah. Okay.
I'm fine with it for now.
I am too.
Do we want to take a second look at Donnie's criticization? Criticism. Words are crazy.
Did you actually have a tough time, or were you joking?
No, I just couldn't remember the word.
Oh, nuts.
Criticization.
Stupid.
His criticization?
It's crustacean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
His crust nation. Come on.
Do we want to take a look at that? Or are we...
His crust nation?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying by his criticism. Like, where does he criticize?
Yeah.
I see now.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Back on the top.
Girl, what the fuck?
Yeah. Thought caterers were fast.
Thought caterers were supposed to be good at their job.
What's up, Zopoke?
I like that.
What's up, you Zopo?
I like that.
That's fair. I can see him saying something stupid like that.
Yeah.
Hey, Zopoke.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know.
Hey, Zopo, where you been, huh?
Yeah, where you been, Zopoke?
Zopoke, did you forget what we're supposed to be doing?
Little Miss Zopoke, did you get stuck or did you get lost on your way here?
Did you forget?
Zopoke, this is completely unprofessional.
Hey, Zopoke. Forget what an evening it is? I don't know. Not that. Forget about dinner?
Hey, Zopoke, who do you think you are, the chosen one?
Where you
Oh, look who's here, Little Miss Zopoke. I like that.
Look what the cock dragged in.
Pulls up his zipper. That's funny.
Oh.
It's implying that his cock dragged him in.
No, yeah, I got that.
Little cock humor for you.
Yeah, it's subtle.
You said it. I ripped, man. Yes, and bitch.
Amazing. I feel like where you been, Zopoke, is the most Donnie line so far.
Really? Not. Oh, look who decided to show up. Little Miss Zopoke.
I don't know. I think Little Miss Zopoke pulls away from the fact that it means slowpoke.
Yeah.
Not really. Little Miss Zopoke.
Yeah, I feel like it gets lost.
Yeah, I think that means that he's diminishing her. He's not calling her slow.
Where you been, Zopoke? The more we say Zopoke, the less I like it. So maybe we should move on.
Keep it.
Slowpoke?
Yeah, Slowpoke.
Maybe we do say Slowpoke.
We'll get a couple takes. And then
The montage.
the montage begins. Zoe puts finishing touches on the food for dinner. Donnie puts out decorations. They cross paths from time to time. It's warm but platonic. The montage ends.
So I guess.
It's a montage of one shot.
3 shots.
3 shots.
I think there can be dialogue mixed in.
Oh.
Yeah, but like not like them talking. Like or not, we don't see them talking.
Yeah.
It's like as the things are moving on, you hear them like talking to each other, but they're still working. You know what I mean? Like she could be like peeling the eggs or whatever, and she's like, you hear Donnie's VO. Oh yeah, those are my dad's favorite. He's like, oh, very nice. Wait, yeah. And he's like, what do you like better? Do you like the red or the gold? He's like, oh, I like the gold. And he already has like the gold set in.
Yeah.
And like he's like setting it out or whatever.
Right on. I feel like that's not a montage.
I think
Then.
that's totally a montage.
Have you seen something like that?
Mm-hmm.
What? Like in what?
Don't tell me that.
Uh-huh. I
I-
think there's no point. If you already see it, why do you need to describe it?
It's adding context to different things. I don't know. I guess it's just like to keep it interesting and keep it like I know like it will be visually interesting, but like hearing like the dialogue and hearing that like they are communicating with each other, building that relationship up.
Yeah. I feel like I'm open to it and I'm here to hear you out. It's just not how I've seen it up to this point.
I haven't seen it up to this point. I haven't seen it that way up to this point either. I just thought it'd be a fun and interesting way.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my god, what is it? Fuck, I totally know something that's like that.
I feel like I do too. I can't think of it.
I think
But I
it's
feel
Nick and
like I've
Nora's
seen that
Infinite
before.
playlist.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, there's like a little montage while they're like talking.
Right on.
Yeah.
It could work. Off the bat, that's my sentiment matches Maddie's is I don't think it needs it.
I think if we want to build a relationship, it might, because I know that's something that we wanted to like have it like a twist reveal, like Donnie's like the normal one. Donnie's not crazy, not necessarily against his brother and sister or anything, but more so that like Zoe feels like she can connect with Donnie a little bit more because he's the quote unquote normal one.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I agree.
That's all I'm saying is if we want that twist to happen, I think we need a little bit more context, and I think adding that will save us time because we can still do the montage, but also add that like communication to one another.
Do you think that
her also has that? Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Good movie.
I would like to see those examples.
I will show them.
Cool. Do you think that the same thing can be accomplished with our warm but platonic moments?
I feel like that is the warm and platonic moments, is like getting those conversations.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like we haven't really defined what that is, like warm and platonic. Like what does that mean? I feel like that can usually be told with dialogue.
Right. It could be, or it could be just with body language.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I guess like how do we show that platonically?
Like maybe they are like going through the same door, but they like get in each other's way, and they both kind of like haha, like kind of have to laugh it off, and then they shuffle around, and then they
feels
continue
romantic.
on.
I'm gonna throw that out there.
But she punches him in the dick.
That's really romantic.
Yeah. I mean, they don't have to like make eyes at each other. They just like, I don't know. I'm having a hard time with all of it, honestly.
Yeah.
I kind of just picture, I mean, in my head, all I really want is like the pretty shots of the food and the table setting and like them as people being there and being happy. The more that we're talking, I mean, I think we talked about the montage being like really fast. But I agree. I think at this point in the script, we've reduced the amount of like friendship that Donnie has shown towards her. So I do think that we need to work some of that back in. And yeah, I could see, if she's like finishing up a dish, kind of like putting on that, like you kind of get that like close up beauty shot that like I'm picturing. And then you can cut back to like a medium wide as he kind of like comes up behind her with an armful of shit and he goes, "Oh, that looks perfect. My dad loved those."
Yeah.
And just kind of keeps bustling on, and then we get a shot from him. I could see like something like that working.
I'm gonna watch her tonight and I'm gonna find a goddamn oh, that's so frustrating.
I love the dedication. So let's just jot that down.
Okay.
Do you guys want to talk more about the montage?
Let's do it.
The Taj.
I feel like this is the time to do it.
The Taj.0.
What else do you want to talk about?
What do you mean?
My point was about something else.
Oh, okay, then let's move on.
Well, it could be about the montage, but what I really think is maybe, what do you guys think about the egg, the black egg, like being on display at the table?
Oh, that'd be good. Kind of like a centerpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's kind of like, I don't want the audience to forget about it. And I don't want it to be like, oh, like we made this big deal about the egg, and then Donnie just like puts it on the counter and we go into a dinner scene.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe it does make a good centerpiece.
Yeah. It could be a centerpiece, or it could be in place of the head of the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Like almost like his urn.
Yeah.
So it's like that and a picture of Ronnie.
Yeah. Yeah. That, or like, so I imagine in the background, I don't know if you guys, we've talked about it a little bit, but not much. I imagine a big old set of antlers, like right at the head of the table.
Yeah.
And like the egg. So I don't know if like a photo would be too much, or maybe it's just the right amount,
I think we should do a photo.
Yeah. That makes
Okay,
sense.
so let's, because we haven't really discussed this since we cut half our characters, the table setting. Well, and that's kind of the next scene. I like the idea of the egg.
So what?
So maybe we wait to talk about that.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like the idea of the egg being at the head of the table.
Yeah.
But so maybe the table looks beautiful. Everything is set just right. Let's just include like the black egg.
What if
Is
Zoe's at the head of the table?
in Ronnie's spot?
Oh,
No, like
The opposite
of
side.
him, yeah.
Ooh, I'd be down for
That'd
that.
be heavy. I was thinking Donnie.
right. But it might like help trip her out if they specifically place her at the
Yeah.
head.
That's true.
Seat of honor.
And like, what if like behind her is a doe's head?
Why?
Because like Ronnie's the man deuce. Man
The man deer.
is the man deer.
Yes.
She is the woman deer. And then
Yeah.
also one is a pair of antlers which can be shedded and replaced, and the other one is a head which cannot be replaced.
True that. That's pretty good.
That's some hefty symbolism.
Yeah. I was going to say with Donnie's got the big antlers, or Ronnie's got the big antlers, and if we put Donnie at the other head of the table, it'd be funny to have like little baby antlers.
Oh my god, yeah. That would be
But I
fun.
really like the symbolism of the doe head.
Yeah.
Yeah, how are we gonna get a fucking doe head?
We have a doe head. Oh.
That's not what he means,
No,
right?
it's like a stuffed head.
Oh, the stuffed. Oh,
That's what I imagine. But
Yeah.
like also a skull can
Could
be
do the skull.
Yeah. But also, yeah, like
That's not a doe.
Do people kill does?
Yeah, I think so.
Or is it like the bucks?
But yeah, why would I don't think they would mount one.
Let's just put a raccoon skull on the wall and call it good.
But like, you know, if you think about it though, that'd be like fucked up. Yeah, like why would they mount one, right? Like other than like some sort of sick fascination of life and death.
I would mount one.
What if it's I mount the hell out of it? What if we take a page out of Shrek 2's book
Absolutely.
and
Comments in it?
what? In the dinner scene with Shrek and Fiona's parents, he's got this big swooping eagle behind him looking like it's about to snatch him up.
True.
So we could have something a little more sinister behind Zoe.
What if it's just like talons, like literally like mounted talons or whatever, like surrounding her?
Or knives.
Yeah, like the fucking Knives Out
Yeah.
chair
Yeah.
or whatever.
Or like family photos.
Yeah. Of her family. She's like, how'd you get these?
Like, shut up, bitch.
This is set dressing. I think these are all great ideas. Let's push forward.
I feel like it's important though to talk about them if we are like, because like the scene is part of like the story and like we want to make sure we do. Not saying we have to keep talking about it, just saying like I'm happy we are.
Agreed. Yeah, and I'm excited about this imagery.
I'm excited about your imagery.
Fucking nice. I don't know. Now I'm kind of more leaning towards like the doe head because like I do like the symbolism of like whatever. I don't know. Shut up.
I think we should do a whole episode on set dressing,
and how things look. Yeah.
set design.
Yeah.
Today we're talking dialogue. This looks perfect, Donnie says.
What if he just doesn't say anything? What if he just like, you know what you that little huff you give when you finish the job?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, because I don't think he would say it looks perfect.
yeah.
Because he knows
Yeah.
Ronnie would never say that.
There's a little bit of dread.
Yeah.
You can sense that. I feel like Zoe's picking it up as like mourning, but I think there's like overtones of like knowing it can't be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's his fear. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Donnie looks over the setting and breathes a hesitant sigh of satisfaction.
Love it. Love it.
Why hesitant?
Because he knows what a big deal tonight is. And he's not sure. He's never sure if he'll be good enough.
That's fair.
Don't move the microphone closer.
I wasn't saying anything.
You said something.
Do you think your dad would have liked it? I really like this. Do you think your dad would have liked it? I think you did great.
Yeah.
I don't know about happy to help, but that's just kind of what Zoe's like.
Yeah. Happy to help. Yeah. So happy to help.
God.
I told Maddie about how I tried to do a boyish cry of pain in our Dungeons and Dragons game.
Oh, yeah.
And it came out like a sex moan and totally
and I
ruined the
heard
moment.
it from upstairs.
Yeah, she had heard it.
Did it turn you on?
No. I don't think anything could have dried it up faster than your little boy moan.
16-year-old got mauled by a bear. What sound was I supposed to make?
Ow!
Owie!
Oh, that hurt. That hurt so
Father!
Wait, did I do that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, because that's when I was confused.
Yeah. Yeah, you got cursed. You were a bear.
I do it. I was fucking ripping taint and sucking ain.
He's 16!
Yeah, I was ripping his taint. I wasn't sucking anything from him, dude. His dad is the one I was looking for.
Happy to help.
That one-legged freak. He can peg like me all day.
No idea what you two clowns are talking about.
That's us.
It's the Gabe. Okay.
Happy to help. Yeah, of course.
Happy to help.
Yeah, of course. That's why you're paying me, right?
You are paying me, right?
Where's my tip? Go pull out your cock.
It's right here, baby.
Do we want to rewrite that line, or we leave it for now?
I think we should rewrite it.
Rewrite it?
Do
you think your dad would have liked? Here, you asked.
Richie.
You be Zoe.
Do you think your dad would have liked it?
I think you did great.
Thanks.
Not what I asked.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just maybe thank you. You did good too.
Yeah, we did good.
Yeah, I like that.
We did good. She's a team player.
Come on there. Come on, boss. We did it.
Yeah.
Keep it platonic.
Keep it, but come on. Hey, Chief, you did good too.
AFA.
I think you did great. I think he would have been proud of you and your big man.
So big.
Yeah. We did great.
Hey, come on. We did great.
She gives him a little elbow jab.
Yeah.
Zoe jabbing with her elbow.
So what religion are you guys?
Yeah. All right. Do you guys want to move on?
Yeah.
So Donnie then says, you know what? This might be a little forward, but you've really made my family proud. We would be honored if you joined us for dinner. The big invite.
You know what? This might be a little forward, but you've really made my family proud. That feels weird. The family proud. Mm-hmm. The Proud Family.
Right. I did like that show.
The Proud Boys.
Didn't like that show. Bad show.
No one liked that show.
This might be a little forward, but but since you and Lucille are besties, Lucille would like you to join our table. We would be honored if you joined us for dinner.
Seriously, you really helped me out. This is kind of a wild idea, but I think I would really enjoy it if you had dinner with us, with me and my family. Because the last line that's said from Zoe is, come on now, we did great.
Yeah.
And then it continues and like, no, seriously. Like you really helped us out. Like I know it was last minute and I know it was a lot of work and I know my family can be a lot, but I really appreciate it. I would love it if you'd stay for dinner.
That sounds romantic.
Buddy.
No, seriously.
Bro. Pal. Buddy.
What if you have done more than you know to help us out, and we really appreciate it? How many innuendos is too many innuendos?
Maybe we just say you were a big help.
No, seriously, you were a big help, and we really appreciate it. You were huge.
You're huge help.
You and your dong. Long dong silver. That's what I'm going to call it.
I like that.
You were a big help.
Here's a wacky idea. I feel like it would be fun for him to do something like that.
I feel like that sounds sinister.
A little.
It sounds like a prank.
Here's a wacky idea. Why don't you join us? What do you guys think about the wacky idea?
I don't like the wacky idea.
So I guess I'm just trying to, like, how can we work a little bit more of, like, spunky, weird Donnie back into his character? How would Hank invite someone to dinner from HBO's Barry?
Do you want to come to dinner?
You know, like, this would be just super awesome if you would, like, stay for dinner with us, Daddy.
We make the best deviled eggs.
She made the food.
Yeah.
he made the eggs.
You made the best deviled eggs.
There's no way we can eat all of the food you made. You better stay.
You made too much, you dumb
You fucking
bitch.
dumbass. Yeah, that sounds like it.
See, but right now we're okay. So if we're thinking in the terms of Schmidt, right? That's kind of our character type. We're
Somewhere in
on
there.
we're on sympathetic, caring Schmidt right now. Am I right? Because he's inviting someone to dinner.
Yeah.
He's trying to put on a facade, trying to convince them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, you know what? You
You belong here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like you belong here.
You belong here, you know. What? With us.
You
Probably-
belong at our table, maybe.
Seriously, you were a big help, and we.
Oh. How about if she's like, huh? Is anyone else coming? And he's like, no. Why do you ask? And she's like, well, there's how many plates?
4.
3, 4, 5.
One for Ronnie.
Ronnie, Donnie, David, Lonnie, and Zoe.
One for
And then-
Ronnie.
Yeah. I think the egg is on like on a little pestle, like on there, and then we can get a shot with like the horns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he has a plate though for food.
I think he's on the plate. I don't know. Maybe.
I'm just trying to get in your head, man.
No, I get it. I'm sorry. Sure. Or it doesn't have to. Okay. So say let's just say there are 5 plates.
Okay. Sure.
4 plates.
Okay, wrong, but
So-
go ahead.
let's say there's 4 plates. And then like she notices that. Like Zoe's like, "Oh, you set the table for 4 though." And Donnie's like, "Yeah, I was actually wondering if you wanted to have dinner with us. You were a really big help, and we just really appreciate it." No, wait, no. That I feel like that's just repeating, but something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that could work.
Okay.
What if like she notices like, oh, there are 4 plates, and yeah, he's kind of like that bashful, like, yeah, you know, one's for you. Mm-hmm. You belong here. Mm-hmm. Would you join us? Like maybe like something kind of like presumptuous.
You belong here just feels a little too forward for me. I like the sentiment. I like the direction that it goes in. I think we just need to find a different word.
Maybe instead of I insist, it should be you belong here. I really like that phrasing.
Okay.
Maybe not in this moment, but I think it's a fun.
Oh, okay. So what if like, right when Donnie says, "No, seriously, you were a big help, and we appreciate it. I appreciate it." Zoe comes in and she says, "Yeah, no problem. I should probably get going now." And then Donnie chimes in and says, "What? No, you belong here." And then we go to that.
You did really good.
Thank you.
Because he says, we appreciate it. She says, like, I should go.
Oh yeah, so she says like I should go, and then that's when Donnie says like, "Wait, no, what? No, you belong here. Like, we set a table, we set a place for you, and
Yeah.
we wanted you to have dinner with us."
Look down. There's 4 plates.
Yeah, I don't
One's
know.
for you.
Maybe not look down. That sounds very gospel. Look
Look
down.
down.
Look down.
Okay, here's a
You'll
better one.
always
Look for-
be
Little
a
less.
slave.
Hark. 4 plates.
Hard. 4 plates. You know what? Derek brought up a really good point today. I guess not Derek, one of the clients today from my meeting. We were talking about scripts, and he was saying you write differently than how you speak. So you have to be conscious of like what you're writing.
Yeah,
I feel like we run into that problem a little bit.
definitely.
And so I guess like I just want us to keep that in mind.
Yeah, definitely. I think that that's why I like when we just kind of like sometimes we'll just look away from the script and just kind of like
Riff it.
just riff it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my idea.
I think that makes sense of Zoe's like, all right, well, unless if there's anything else you need, like I'll leave you guys to it. I don't know. I wonder about the 4-plate settings. I'm feeling like it works, but I'm also like feeling like it's clunky.
I get that.
I feel like we should do an emotional invitation.
Okay. What does that look like?
Kind of like what we have so far, where it's just more like with dialogue and body language than like her noticing the plates.
Yeah.
So, well, unless if there's anything else you guys need, I'll pack up my stuff and I'll get out of your hair.
Wait, hold on. You belong here. Wait, you belong here. You belong here. Stop it. Stop it, you silly girl.
You silly girl.
What are you doing?
And he's like, no, wait.
Wait, stop. You belong here. Oh, come on.
Yeah, hey.
You belong here.
Come on.
What am I? What am I? What am I? A chimney sweep? I get no respect.
What, you're gonna go? You're gonna go so soon?
Actually, there is something you can do for me. We would like Vu to have dinner with us.
Vu.
What the fuck is Vu?
I don't know. Just
I think it's French.
being quirky.
Being a little silly.
Little stinker.
You're just being a little silly.
Little stink bug.
Unless there's anything else you guys need, I'll pack up my things and leave you to it.
Sit down, relax, and have dinner with us.
Very aggressive. I like it.
What? Come on, you belong here. We really appreciate all the hard work.
That's good. I like this. Do you think... Come on, you belong here. My dad would have wanted you at his table.
Don't like that line.
Don't like that line.
I feel like the dad shouldn't be involved because like it should be more for Donnie, not for Ronnie.
Oh. So what does she say to, come on, you belong here? Or is that the end of his line?
No. That can't be the end of his line. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
You belong here.
Let's party.
Let's party.
Church.
Church.
Come on. You belong here.
Come on, you belong here.
You've done so much for us. More than you could possibly imagine.
I would say maybe this is a good time to riff on the siblings again. So like saying like you were a bigger help than both of my siblings combined. My dad would have thought that you deserved to be at the table. That you deserve to be at the table.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty guilt trippy.
Yeah.
A little manipulative, a little culty.
Yeah, and that's a good time to remind the audience that the siblings exist.
Hit him right in the cock.
Been a bigger help than my
No good siblings.
my dumbhead siblings.
You've been a way bigger help than my
My
cuck
sperms.
siblings.
My cock siblings. Than Lonnie and dumbass.
Then Miss Priss and Mr. Can't Handle It.
Why did I start typing that?
Damn. Get shit on.
And burn.
Yeah.
Then the burnout and the bum.
I wouldn't say David's a burnout or a bum.
Oh, I was calling him a bum.
What? Why? He works for a magazine.
He works for Sky Mall. Give him some fucking respect.
He's not asking for money.
The
Just
burnout
asking
and the
for
bitch.
love.
You've been a way bigger help than
My douchebag sister.
Curly and Larry over there. That would imply that he's Mo.
Mo money.
Because they're the Three Stooges.
Mo problems.
I kind of like that.
That's true. They are the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
I don't know if it jives.
Callback
You can't just say callback.
to the way back. But that's kind of brilliant because if you think about it, Donnie believes that he is higher than or I guess no, that's more David.
Yeah. No, Donnie also does.
Donnie thinks he's better than his siblings.
Yeah.
And Mo thinks he's better than all those guys. I'm telling you. But you know what? He's still a stooge.
That's right. That's fair. I don't have anything better.
We're gonna put this in behind the scenes, dude. People are gonna fucking freak when they find out that you denied that. Like, dude, you fucking missed out on cinema.
On genius writing.
Truly.
Been a way bigger help than Larry and Curly.
Over there.
I feel
That
like
way people don't think that we're actually that there's someone named
Oh.
Larry or Curly.
but they're not here. Wherever the fuck they went.
I think they can pass by the dining room.
Oh, they just walk past for him to say that? That's ridiculous.
Get shit on. Get shit on.
They're like passing through and he just insults them and they continue walking.
I mean, that happens. That
Yeah?
happens all the time in cinema. And then David can say, fuck off.
I mean, honestly, though, it's the end of the scene. Pretty close to the end of the scene, and dinner is about to start.
Yeah,
They could walk in for the end of the invitation.
that's true.
You've been a way bigger help than these two fucks.
Yeah.
These two fuckleheads. So what do you think of them, of Lonnie and David walking in to the room for the rest of this conversation?
I think that's fine. They can either be walking in or passing by. I do like the idea of him pointing them out as they walk by.
Yeah.
Whether or not we call them Larry and Curly.
Right. I think it makes sense. The only thing that it changes is in the next scene we have Lonnie kind of like cluing into the plan, saying like, "Oh, you said yes," without ever hearing the invitation. In scene 7.
I see the problem. I'm trying to think what path makes the most sense.
Right. I feel like I would rather have the siblings clue into the ominous plan than have Lonnie and David present just to make fun of them.
Yeah, that's fair.
One's more important.
That's fair. We could change it to she says that above, where like so they come in, right? And then like Lonnie like looks over. She say yes.
Yeah.
It's almost kind of like a pressure
Yeah.
like thing.
Yeah, like, so will you be joining us?
I wouldn't say that.
Or
I
is-
think,
yeah,
I
like-
think it should be snippy. Not snippy, but like with an attitude. Because she's still pissed that like she wasn't able to help.
True.
And like I think she almost not wants her to say no,
Mhm.
but sort of wants her to say no just because she wants like David to fail.
Yeah, I like this.
Best of both worlds, baby.
Yeah. She say yes? Oh, and then that's when she says, "Sure, what the hey?" It's perfect.
Love it. Love it.
Maddie's gonna be so excited when she gets back. I think so what if Lonnie asks, she say yes, and we kind of get like that pause because Donnie's not ready to answer because Zoe hasn't said anything, and then
Love
like
it.
the whole room just kind of turns to look at Zoe,
Love it. Love it. Love it.
and then she says, "Sure, what the hey?"
Maybe not that.
I know. It's a goof.
It's a goof and a gaff.
I'm trying to work in more like emotional direction in the script because I feel like that's just useful. And like the more that I see of like screenplays, like they really do like this person is feeling the pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Emotional direction.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to think of like Zoe looks back and forth, suddenly feeling like
The daggers, the dagger of eyes darting right at her.
yeah, like she's on display or
Yeah.
something.
Like a sexy chicken.
Or like a
Like a rotisserie chicken.
like a fawn amongst a pack of wolves. So what does she do then? She So she looks back and forth. She's feeling the pressure. She's feeling like she's on display. But I think she kind of has that snap of like, I'm here to please. Maybe bringing it back, she looks to Donnie and we get like, yeah, like Donnie is like smiling. Like we get like her look to him for support. And there's like okay, yes, I have this thread. I can trust Donnie. Yes, I'll stay.
That, or what if she looks at the photo of Ronnie and like similar thing where it's just like, yeah, I'll stay.
I know we were trying to like strengthen that bond between her and Donnie more.
That's fair.
We've rewritten everything.
Oh, sweet.
We have one more line to write. It's Zoe's affirmation. I've decided to cut sure what the hey.
Fuck!
What?
I wasn't feeling the support, okay?
What are you talking about? It's the best goddamn line in the script.
Yeah. What does she say?
I will dine with you.
If it's the last thing I do.
You must carry me up the mountain and sing to me as I drink from the stream.
You come back for Madame Zeroni. Maddie, that's Holes.
You know the hit movie Holes with Shia LaBeouf?
Oh my god.
Okay, what does she say? She says, heck yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, like she's pressured.
And that's it.
Do we want to read through the scene? Give her one final shloosh.
Let's do it, brother.
There are now 3 characters. Lonnie is here now.
Is David not here?
He's here, but he doesn't have any lines.
Yeah.
Maddie, do you want to play Donnie again?
Sure.
I'll be screen direction.
I'll be Zoe and Lonnie.
The only rule I have for you guys as actors, don't fall in love. It
Where are we
just
starting?
ruins it all.
Scene 6.
It's a little stage humor for you. You guys are married.
It's warm but platonic.
Interior dining room, evening. Zoe rushes inside, clutching the egg. Downey setting the table.
Where you been, Zopoke? Oh, hey, everything okay?
How long was I out there?
Don't worry about that. Look, I'm sorry I yelled.
Downey looks down to the egg.
I'm glad you're okay.
Downey holds up the list.
Let's finish setting up. We're almost done with the list.
Yeah, fine.
Montage begins. Zoe putting finishing touches on the food for dinner. Downey's putting out decorations. They cross paths from time to time. It's a warm but platonic moment. They make increasingly friendly comments about their surroundings. Montage ends. The table looks beautiful and everything is just right. The black egg is displayed with the photo of Ronnie. Downey looks over the setting and breathes a hesitant sigh of satisfaction.
Do you think your dad would have liked it?
I think you did great.
Come on now. We did great.
No, seriously. You were a big help, and we appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Of course. Unless there's anything else you guys need, I'll pack up my things and leave you to it.
Actually, there is something. Sit down. Have dinner with us.
What?
Come on, you belong here. You've been a way bigger help than Larry and Curly here.
Lonnie and David enter the room.
She say yes?
Downey hesitates. He looks to Zoe. Lonnie and David turn to Zoe, awaiting her answer. Zoe looks back and forth, suddenly feeling like a fawn surrounded by a pack of wolves. Zoe looks to Downey for support. He smiles back. Zoe.
Sure, what the hey?
Sure, what the hey? Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes!
Bucket. Cool.
How do we feel?
I'm feeling good.
A little more drama?
I kind of missed the what the hey.
You're kidding. Don't you fuck with me.
You're kidding.
I'll put it back.
No.
Yeah, I like this. It's got a little more drama. It's got a little more spice.
A little more zip, 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 zip.
Yep, and we got the Larry and Curly line in there.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, personally.
I think it's amazing.
And that's the show.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining another episode of The Writer's Room. We have completed scene 6 now. Moving right along, we have, I think, only 2 more scenes.
Oh, yeah.
We have the dinner scene and the murder scene.
The murder.
The murder.
The murder.
Oh, the dinner scene is the murder scene. We have 1 more scene to write. She's a fatty.
The murder.
The murder. And
What?
the epilogue.
Oh,
What?
she's a fatty. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
There's a lot. There's a lot to her. They have a full dinner and then the murder.
Nice.
All happening next on Room Tone.
But make sure you pause for room tone.